Swenson pitch on the East Campus of Bridgewater State University for today's NCAA non-conference matchup featuring the visiting Lions of Eastern Nazarene College and your Bears of Bridgewater State University.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bridgewater State University is a safe, respectful, and inclusive community. We welcome and respect freedom of speech in all forms of peaceful protest in support of social justice and racial equity. We are committed to providing and supporting learning and growing together in a welcoming and inclusive environment.
And now, here are your starting lineups. First, for the Lions of Eastern Nazarene. Starting in goal, a junior from Hadley, Massachusetts, number 99, Eric Berg. On defense, a junior from Mexico City, Mexico, number 4, Alberto Mena Espinoza. On defense, a freshman from Porto Alegre, Brazil, number 5, Luis Breidenbach Klein. A forward, senior from Quincy, Massachusetts, number 6, Sheelans Austin. In the midfield, a senior from Seville, Spain, number 7, Joaquin Ferraro. A forward, freshman from Mexico City, Mexico, number 8, Mata Zuin. In the midfield, a senior from Santa Cruz, Spain, number 10, Jorge Gonzalez. On defense, a junior from Danbury, Connecticut, number 17, Samuel Rosas. A forward, senior from San Jose, Costa Rica, number 23, Brian Vargas. A forward, sophomore from Madrid, Spain, number 24, Diego Sanchez. And a forward, freshman from Easton, Massachusetts, number 27, Clyde Neo. The head coach for the Lions is Freddie Perez, currently in his 6th season. And now for your Bears of Bridgewater State University. Starting in goal, a senior from Sandwich, Massachusetts, number 1, Will Russell. On defense, a senior from West Warren, Massachusetts, number 2, Dan Rickson. On defense, a senior from Milford, Massachusetts, number 3, Joseph Madden. On defense, a sophomore from Wilbraham, Massachusetts, number 4, Jack O'Toole. On defense, a sophomore from North Attleboro, Massachusetts, number 5, Justin Silva. A forward, sophomore from Halifax, Massachusetts, number 7, Brett Gelfie. A forward, sophomore from Chelmsford, Massachusetts, number 11, Ethan LaFontaine. On defense, a junior from New Bedford, Massachusetts, number 14, Jacob Ramos. In the midfield, a junior from Acushnet, Massachusetts, number 17, Ethan DeMello. A forward, junior from East Bridgewater, Massachusetts, number 23, David Nelson. And in the midfield, a freshman from Plymouth, Massachusetts, number 28, Ryan Healy. The head coach for the Bears is Brendan Adams, now in his 21st campaign, and he is assisted by John Amaral and Victor DaCosta.
Mokaled.
Nelson Montero Gomes and Daniel Shank Moreno. At this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
State University promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, or sexist comments, and any other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. Also, consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages is prohibited.
The ball will be played back to the goalkeeper, Russell. And like I mentioned before, hello and welcome to Swenson Field for this afternoon matchup between the Bears and the Lions. The ball will be turned over and possessed nicely here by the Lions early on. Threatened but nicely broken up by number 14, Ramos. Lots of back and forth action here, but definitely possession is won early on here by the Lions, and now there will be a call for a kick here, and a penalty will go against Ramos, as the Lions will have a free kick just outside the box. Like I mentioned before, we'll see an early opportunity here for the Lions as they have a shot just outside the box. Right off the bat here, a big defensive test here for the Bears to see if they can stop this free kick, and it looks like number 7, Ferraro, will take it for the Lions. Now go right off of the crossbar and nicely cleared out. Great shot by Ferraro. Bears are lucky there that it hit off the crossbar, and a nice clear by Joseph Madden, as the Bears defense pulls up. Now the ball will be played nicely out of the back by Espinosa. That ball will trickle out of bounds. We have Bears throw-in. Ramos will take the throw-in for the Bears. Nelson will control nicely, and he continues to dribble through defenders, and that will eventually be taken away. And a clearance by number 5, Klein, into Bears territory. She'll be settled down by Madden, will be kicked out of bounds. Be Lions possession on the throw-in here. Early on here, we can tell right away the Lions are doing a really nice job possessing the ball and being aggressive at the same time. And it looks like the Bears here are just trying to gather their footing. It'll be a throw-in here from the left side from Nieu. I will have to say from both teams here, lots of communication and chatter on the field I can hear from up here in the press box. The throw will be rewarded to the Lions. Nicely done as the ball was coming out of bounds, and good protection to let it go out. Now a ball will be sent into the box. And Russell will jump on top of it. I will have to say earlier on, definitely the more aggressor has been the Eastern Nazarene Lions, and hopefully the Bears can kind of, collect their thoughts here and get back to their game plan. Now it'll be controlled in the middle by Lafont, who get out to Ramos, gets it to Nelson, who's being harassed by many defenders, and he's able to get by. Try to get the ball back to Nelson, but that was nicely broken up. That was picked off by Ramos nicely. Stolen back by the Lions. Rickens sends the ball out of bounds, but was looking for Lafont streaking down the sideline. Some good sequences of passes between the Lions, and that ball will fall and go right to Russell, the goalkeeper of the Bears. So early on, some good aggressiveness and passing of these Lions. We're trying to put Russell and this Bears defense under pressure. Nice ball sent in. But Berg, the keeper for the Lions, will collect, and he'll send it out to the defender on the wing, which will make a nice turn. Sanchez is now carrying it through the middle. That will be picked off. Ball goes to Nelson, who has a nice chip up the left side, will be crossed back into Lafont, and will be stopped nicely by the Lions defense right in the box. A lot of back and forth. Transition between both teams has been very quick off of turnovers here for both sides. It's a nice strike. Some commotion there at the end. That was a nice strike by Ganif. A sophomore forward had a nice shot from right around the 20, I'd say. And a nice stop by the keeper, Berg. Now the Lions defense will play it out from the back, and that'll eventually be sent out of bounds, which will be rewarded by a Bears throw-in by Ramos, who looks like he'll be doing most of the throw-ins here for the Bears. Rickens has a nice move around his defender. Ramos will send it nicely into the middle, goes to Lafont, to Nelson, a nice little 1-2 give and go. But that will be broken up, but Rickens is right there. On an error, Rickens got it, and he'll cross it to the middle. And that looks like it'll be sent out for a Bears corner, so a good opportunity here, and nice job by the senior, Dan Rickens, who's stuck with the play there and will be rewarded by a corner. It looks like Joseph Madden Jr. will be taking the first corner here of the game for the Bears. Madden has a nice cross onto it. It's going to get away. He's going to try to get it back out to Madden, but the whistle will blow, and as Madden was offsides. So to restart play here, it's going to be Klein with the kick for the Lions. Now he's telling his team to push up here, and he'll give a nice boot right to around, a little bit past the Bear logo. Nelson collects a nice give up to Rickenson, who has some space. And that'll be taken away nicely by Niu. Nice little give and go, and that'll be broken up nicely by number 28 for the Bears, Healy. Healy will jump up again for a header. Now the Lions are once again threatening with some good passing through the midfield. Now the ball is dangerously, Ferraro has the ball and he tries to get it up to number 23, Vargas, with the threat, and that's a nice clearance. We'll see a now throw in by Niu, a freshman from Eastern Mass. The Lions threatening once again, and that will result in their first corner kick of the match. And it looks like the first corner of the game for the Lions will be number 7, Jaquan Ferraro. So a good opportunity here for the Lions, just as the Bears had a couple minutes ago. He'll strike and it'll be nicely cleared out by multiple Bears defenders. And there'll be a call against the Lions. It appears that Lafont was tripped from behind. So Jacob Ramos will have the free kick here for the Bears, hopefully to find one of his teammates. Nice ball headed by Nelson. Again headed by Nelson. Silva did a nice job of tracking down that ball in the back and clearing it just to reset this Bears defense, as the Lions had a bit of an advantage on the transition. And a good ball in the middle, but that was nicely broken up. And as the Bears hold their line just out of the reach of Ferraro, that ball trickled out of bounds for a goal kick for Russell. It was a good idea, but it was a nice play by the Bears to hold their back front and try to pull the Lions offside. So William Russell, the goalkeeper, will play this goal kick out. He'll send it wide to number 14, Ramos. Ramos will send it nicely to Nelson, who has a nice touch on it. Tries to get it to Rickinson. Now the Lions will maintain possession and they'll build from the back, starting with number 17, Rosas, who will have a good try sending the ball, but that will result in a Bears goal kick. So early on, you can really see the Lions are pushing from the back and being very aggressive and sending their forwards towards the net. As the Lions will maintain possession, nicely passing through the middle. Number 23, Vargas, still has the ball. He dribbled through by some of the Bears defenders, and he'll chip it off to his teammate, Osteen, which that will be nicely cleared out by Dan Rickson. And hopefully this will kind of reset the Bears defense, as the Lions were yet again threatening to score. I've noticed very, often throughout this first half, the Lions have been very aggressive offensively, really forcing the issue and putting a lot of stress on this Bears defense. And they haven't really been able to get too many numbers forwards because of this. A nice ball out to Joseph Madden, who will send it in, and that will go wide. So an aggressive attempt there by Madden, who you really couldn't tell if he was going to shoot it or cross it to one of his teammates streaking, but it will result in a goal kick. Goal kick by Berg was low. Ricketson will beat it. Will eventually be collected and nicely stopped by number 4, Jack O'Toole. Vargas has a nice ball. And there was a shot on net by Niu, but it was nicely stopped by Will Russell, who will get the ball quickly out to Madden, who has plenty of space to dribble up the side. Nice shot on net, but that will go wide by number 11, Ethan Lafont. So definitely some early opportunities here for the Bears, but they haven't quite been able to get it on target. It looks like we're going to have sub here for the Bears coming in. And it looks like number 7, Galif, is coming out. And it looks like number 21, Will Halbin, a junior from Attleboro, Massachusetts, is making his first appearance here for the Bears. And that was a very steady play right there by Justin Silva just to get it away, because if he wasn't able to make a play on that, that might have been a breakaway for Farrow, which will result in another throw in here for the Lions. Into the box, but really to no one. And it looks like there was a handball called in the box on Justin Silva, it looks like. So there'll be a penalty kick here for the Lions, and it looks like number 23, Brian Vargas. Vargas here is going to take the PK. So it's going to be Vargas versus Russell here for a PK. So we'll see this PK here as Vargas is getting to line it up. And he will score the goal for the Eastern Nazarene Lions. Will strike first on a PK from number 23, Brian Vargas. So the Lions strike first here on a PK call. Let's see how the Bears can respond after giving up this PK. And as play will start again, the Bears will get things started. Maybe they're a little bit more motivated now after that PK called against them.
Eastern Nazarene goal scored by number 23, Brian Vargas, at 28-17. That's an Eastern Naz goal scored by Brian Vargas.
And another good opportunity here for Eastern Nazarene, and luckily for the Bears, it just went wide, and so Russell will take this goal kick. Hopefully they get things reset here for the Bears. And a nice turn by LaFont. Will play it out to Ramos to the back, who will try to get it out to David Nelson. Now he's going to be chasing down Espinola in the corner, and he's able to win the ball back nicely. Nelson's looking for options. No one really was there to help him out. So the ball will be turned back over, but won nicely from the back. Oh, the ball is so close, nicely played out to Nelson, but now that'll be headed back in transition. And it looks like we have another whistle here for an injury on the field. And it looks like that was number 24, Diego Sanchez, that was on the ground, but it looks like he's going to walk it off here, and play will resume with the ball in William Russell's hands. The ball will be played out nicely to Ramos, who has space and time, and he'll get it to Halley. He'll lose possession of that, nicely taken away from him by Farrow, who's been calling his name a lot this afternoon with chances on net and some good play in the midfield for the Lions. That ball will sail out of bounds, and Russell will recover for another goal kick. A ball will be played out wide to O'Toole. That ball will be intercepted and taken away by Silva, who will go to Halbin, trying to get it to Healy. Now a ball played on to Vargas again, and that will be nicely broken up by number 5, Justin Silva, who's saving a goal opportunity there. And it looks like Vargas was looking for a call on that play. But a nice slide tackle there by Silva. The ball will be sent out by Russell to Healy. Will have a nice head, and Nelson will have a nice bicycle kick, and that will be played on to Rickinson, who tries to save it. But that will come out of bounds for another Lions throw-in. And it's been pretty obvious here for like the last about 10 minutes. The ball has been living here on the Lions. You know, they're going towards the Bears. It's been living on this side of the field. So hopefully the Bears can get some more chances on offense. Ferraro will maintain possession, and that will be whistled out. And another throw in here for Ramos, who goes to Healy in the middle, and that will be taken away. Yep. Up again to Vargas, who's threatening once again. He has a shot on goal, and a nice save by Russell. And a nice chip back by Nelson, who tried to get it out to his teammate Lafont, and that will be out of bounds. And another Bears throw in by Rickinson. Healy will possess through the middle, gets it out to Madden. And it looks like there's going to be a whistle here and a free kick opportunity for the Bears. And it looks like number 4, Jack O'Toole, and number 3, Joseph Madden. Nope, it's going to be O'Toole that's going to take it. O'Toole's waiting on the whistle. Now he's going to deliver the pass. Lifts it in the air nicely. That'll be head by Silva. Away. Recovered by Madden. That ball will scoot all the way. Almost out of bounds, but nicely saved by Sanchez. And Niu was trying to get away with it, getting some extra yards there, but he smiled and knew. So now Espanola will throw it in here for the Lions. They're looking for a handball call, and that will be exactly it. Ramos will take the kick here. That was taken nicely by Healy, who will send it out wide to Rickinson. He'll lift it in the air to Joseph Madden, who had tried a side bicycle kick, and that didn't work for the Bears. That will result in a throw-in for the Lions. A little bit of chippy play here starting to begin between the Bears and Lions, and number 10, Gonzalez, was down for a while, and he just was able to get back up right around midfield for the Lions. Nice play. Talbin was trying to cross it to Nelson. And a nice ball by the goalkeeper, who's trying to get it to Vargas, but a nice head in the air by Silva. Haley's got the ball on his foot, delivers it out nicely out to Madden, who will chip it up front to his teammate Lafont. Lafont's battling 2 Lions, and it appears there was a foul on the play. There's going to be a free kick here for the Bears. Right now, Joseph Madden is setting up for the kick here for the Bears. Good opportunity right on the left side of the net. He could try to either cross it into his teammates or curl it. He'd have to really curl it in past the goalkeeper. And there's a 2-man wall between Zuin and Ferraro. The kick will be low, and that will be sent in, and that will be a Bears goal. A nice play, nice crossing by Madden. It was a little bit low, but it kind of took a bunch of people, and resulted in a nice tip-in goal. So a nice assist from Joseph Madden. And that was right around the 1926 mark. So that will be tying things up here for a Bears goal. And it touched so many feet here, we're going to get a confirmation on who actually scored the goal. But regardless of who it was, now it's a 1-1 match here with around 1926 here to go in this match, in this half, I mean, between the Bears of Bridgewater State University and the Lions of Eastern Nazarene. And right away, the Lions come back. And it looks like there's going to be another whistle here. And it appears that Vargas is on the ground around the 30-yard line here for the Lions. He's just gotten up. They're going to give him a minute to shake it off, and there's going to be a free kick.
Bears goal, scored by number 4, Jack O'Toole. Assisted by number 3, Joseph Madden at 1926. That's a Bears goal. O'Toole from Madden at 1926.
As we got confirmation, that goal was scored by number 4, Jack O'Toole. And like I mentioned before, assisted by Joseph Madden. And it looks like this free kick was going to be taken by number 27, Miud. Right around the 30-yard line. And a strike and a nice stop by William Russell. And he'll quickly play that out to Madden. The ball will be played in the air, and Russell will come out of his goal to make that play, and he'll quickly get it up to number 10, Robinson Montrode, who came in as a sub for the Bears. And there'll be another throw-in by another sub that came in, number 18, Matthew Garcia, a junior from Foxborough, Massachusetts. But will be thrown in by Ramos, who's looking for Garcia. Back to Ramos. Ramos is in trouble, double teamed, and that will be taken away nicely by Vargas, who is chipped up. And now finally there was a offsides call against number 6, Osteen. Hobbin chips it ahead. And then collected nicely by Joseph Kingara, who is another sub that has come in, a junior from New Bedford. So a couple subs have come in here for the Bears. There will be a throw in here from Joseph Madden deep into the box. And that'll be almost chipped in, but a nice save there by Berg. Who the ball will be played nicely into Vargas, who's crossing in the middle. And that's a nice save by Russell, who's made quite a few saves here in the first half. Madden will try to send it out to Montrose. And he'll carry it through the middle still. Tries to get the ball to number 6, Evans. Colin Evans is a freshman from East Longmeadow. The ball will be chipped out of bounds for another Bears throw-in. There's going to be another throw in here by Joseph Madden from the opposite side of the field. See if he can get it back. And a nice head. And another goal here scored by the Bears off of Joseph Madden's throw-in to number 10, Robinson Montrode. A senior forward from Brockton, Mass. Connects off a throw-in from Madden. That's his second assist of this game, making the score now Bears 2, Lions 1. It's a really nice throw-in by Madden. Got it into the box and a really nice head. Now putting them in the lead. That ball was nicely taken away by Kangara, and that was a foul call against the Lions. So Ramos will have a free kick here for the Bears. Try to add on to this lead. And he'll go quickly. And a nice takeaway. Now the Lions are
Bears goal. Scored by number 10, Robson Montron. Assisted by number 3, Joe Madden at 14:46. Bears goal, number 10, Montron. Assisted by number 3, Madden at 14:46.
everyone's playing, and there was no penalty called, so the Bears continue on. And Montron, who just scored the goal, is now carrying the ball and will deliver it too strong as on a nice run by number 21, Will Halbin. The ball will be sent deep, as Will Russell will have to come out and make the play. Russell will play it out to number 17, DeMello. There'll be a penalty call there against Neo, so there'll be another penalty kick. Ramos is looking for someone to make a run for him on the free kick. He'll set up and deliver a strike right into the general vicinity in the middle. Now it'll be intercepted by a Lions player. Perot was looking for streaking Vargas, but that was nicely broken up, and now there'll be a call. Whistled against the Bears. It looks like number 21, Junior Oliver, will be taking the free kick from right around midfield, a little bit before that. Olivier lifts it into the box, but nicely broken up by Bears defenders. Niu tries to go against two defenders and will win a throw-in. He gets the ball to Vargas on the throw-in. Vargas crosses it in nicely. No one there to get it, so it'll trickle all the way back to the other side, who goes from Madden to Halbin, and that will go out of bounds, and it'll be another Bears throw-in. Madden quickly picks it up. Nice play out to Garcia. Garcia will have a look. It was a nice ball by Garcia and a nice play by the Lions goalkeeper Berg to come out of his net and make a play on it. And it looks like there's going to be a whistle here and a card. Looks like a yellow card was given to number 17, Samuel Rosas. So there's going to be a shot here, a little bit outside the box here, around the 20. And it looks like it's going to be taken by number 10, Robson Montrand, who just scored the last goal here for the Bears. So see if he can either shoot it on net or cross it in here. He's going to shoot it in. It's going to go wide left to the net. So a pretty good attempt on net. Berg will play it out of the back to Klein. Klein's carrying it for a while, really no pressure on him. Now he'll deliver it out to number 4, Espinola, but he'll be put under pressure by Halbin. Espinola will get it out to Vargas, back to Espinola. Some good passing here between the lines. The ball will be lifted in, but nicely stopped by the duo of O'Toole and Silva. Finally, after a couple of ping-pong attempts, it'll be nicely settled in by the Bears, and Halbin will carry, and a nice ball out to Evans, back to Madden. And Halbin had a great opportunity as he was running in, and the ball was crossing to him, so another great opportunity here for the Bears. Halbin just slipped. It looked like he slipped at the last moment before it was going to go in. But regardless, it was a good effort. And a nice ball, again, by Madden. And as there was a misplay by Garcia, Vargas will send the ball in. It appears there was an offsides call. Nope, just it going out of bounds, so it'll be a goal kick here for Russell. A nice ball out by Russell to around midfield. Ball will be played out to Ramos, who has time. Some good touching. Garcia has it. It'll get taken down by Niu. There's going to be a free kick, and Ramos is going to deliver it. And a nice ball into Garcia, who crosses it. And that will be nicely sent away by a Lions defender. Ramos will have another shot at here, but it looks like there's going to be 2 subs here for the Bears. Halbin's going to exit. And it looks like Madden is going to exit for the Bears. And it looks like number 20, Jacob Silvestri, a sophomore from Seekonk, Mass, is going to make his debut into this game. Ball will be nicely thrown in. Garcia now has it at the 10. A shot on goal, and that will trickle over the net. That was a shot by number 25, who's also making his apparent debut into this game, is Brady McDonald, a freshman midfielder from Florence, Mass. And a low kick here by the goalkeeper, Berg. Overia with the ball into the box, but a nice play by Russell to come out of his net to make the play. Russell stands at the top of the box looking for some options. Finally, he'll kick it away. Ball is going to bounce to McDonald, who still has it in the middle. Now they're kind of playing it out of the back nicely, and Ramos is looking for options. He'll send it nicely. Chip back to Garcia. And a really nice defensive sliding play by Espanola. And a play back to the goalkeeper from DeMello to Russell. With the ball sent in the corner, a ball was just crossed in by Kingara. That was stopped quickly by a couple Lions defenders. Ball back out to DeMello. And a shot by McDonald was stopped by Berg. And a nice ball, but it was a nice defensive stop again by Silva, who was heading it out of the box. Now a misplay by the Lions defense. And a shot on goal by Montrod. And a nice stop again by Berg. He got it right on his right foot and had a nice shot. He was trying to shoot it right over Berg. Berg had to make a jumping stop to knock it behind the net, so it's going to be another corner here for the Bears. Another low corner. An offsides call will result in a Lions free kick. The ball will be in Rosa's foot, and he continues to carry it up with really no pressure, and that ball will be delivered to Oliver. He'll send it long to Niu, who didn't really make a run on it, and that ball will land out of bounds for a goal kick. It looks like we're going to have two subs here for the Lions. Looks like number 20, Rafael Romero, a sophomore, is going to enter for the Lions. And also number 16, Fernandez Busto, a freshman from Madrid, Spain, has also entered the game here for the Lions.
1 minute remaining in the half. 1 minute.
With 1 minute remaining in the half, a nice long ball. Which will result in a corner here for the Bears. It's a good opportunity with about 40 seconds here if they can get this corner off. And it looks like number 17 for the Bears, DeMello, is going to take this corner. Maybe he's going to look to hook it in here. He hooks into the middle. And a good effort on the head by number 4. O'Toole was unable to get it to go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
As we go into half here at Swenson Field, the score is Bears 2, Lions 1. Hello and welcome back here to the second half between the Eastern Nazarene Lions and your Bridgewater State University Bears. As the score at half is 2 Bears to 1 goals for the Lions. It looks like the Bears are going to get things kicked off here. And away we go for the second half. Directly out to Madden. That ball will be turned over but recovered nicely by Healy again for the Bears. O'Toole will work it to the back. To Silva will fake it. Now the ball will trickle back to Russell. He'll play it out the back from his feet and give it back to O'Toole. O'Toole's got time and space. O'Toole will play it out. Now skip out of bounds for a throw in here for the Lions by number 12 for the Lions. Chignoli. Throw in here will go out of bounds to the Bears. Another throw in here for Madden. He had a nice throw earlier in the second half that led to a goal. Madden will deliver nicely into the box. And a head on by Nelson. 2 bodies collide in the box. Number 4. Espinoza is still down here in the box for the Lions, and finally there'll be a whistle blown dead. This time we'll pause here as Espinoza is down, but it will result in a corner kick here for the Bears as number 7, Brett Ganeef, and number 3, Joseph Madden, are going to stand there in the corner to await the penalty kick, and Espinoza will remain down. And with this injury, we'll take a short break. As play will continue. Knief will deliver it. And a nice save. 2 great saves. And that'll be finally. And that goal will be called. It'll be a no goal as it was called offsides. Which was a great attempt by multiple Bears in the box, but will result in a no goal and a called offsides. Dan Rickinson will battle for the ball and won it back nicely. Number 5, Silva, will play it out, and that'll be intercepted, but Healy will get it back, win it back nicely for the Bears. Which Vargas will carry it up the side as he was. There'll be a throw-in from the far side by the Lions, which will be nicely controlled by Ferraro. And a nice defensive play by Ramos. But that will result in a throw-in for the Lions. Ball will be thrown into the box, but nicely cleared out. A nice step by Madden to break it up. Now he's jostling with a couple of Lions for possession. And he'll kick it up to Geef. And that pass will be intercepted nicely by number 17, Rosas. Nice ball by Nelson to Geef. Which that ball will be taken away. Nelson with a nice chip. He's looking for help there. A nice ball out to Rickens. And that ball was skipped across the net, and there really was only one person making a run onto the ball. And it looks like we have a new goalkeeper here for the Lions, Antonio Soto Volante. Nelson has the ball in the middle. A nice ball out to Rickinson. Who that will be rewarded yet another corner kick here for the Bears as Madden looks like he will be taking it. It looks like we're going to have a sub that's awaiting to come in. Number 20 is awaiting to come back in, Rafael Romero. But first there'll be a corner kick here by Madden. It looks like number 12 here for the Lions is going to take an exit. Now Madden will finally deliver the corner. It's going to be low. Dangerously, Vargas has it. Be deflected and played back to him. Rickinson will step in to break up the pass. Pass will go to Silva. And a nice combo passing on the far side. And a nice ball into the middle, but that will fall right into the hands of Volante. So a good opportunity there for the Bears, but wasn't quite able to make a connection. Volante will kick the ball out to Rosas, who has time. The ball will be whistled out of bounds. Madden will make the throw in. Nice ball out to Nelson, who's battling two Lions, and he's able to save it. And he's going to have a nice ball into the box. There's going to be a whistle. And that'll be going the other way. Volante will take the free kick here. Just inside the box. The ball will be nicely played out to Rosas. The ball travel up the right side. Some good footwork there on the sideline by Austin. The ball will be crossed in, tapped out, and a shot will rifle over the back of the net. Russell will play it out to Ramos. We'll kick it up to Nelson, who's working the sideline. That'll be taken away out of bounds. It'll be Bears throwing. It looks like Nelson is going to hand it off to Rickinson. Nice chip off of Nelson's head. But there was a whistle blown. It's going to reset. Looks like Ramos is going to take the throw in here. It's going to be a throw in here from Madden into the box. Nice strong throw. DeMello's going to have a one-timer, and it trickles over dangerously. Vellante didn't put a finger on it, so it will result in a goal kick here for the Lions. Vellante will send the goal kick, and that will land to Ferraro. Rickson intercepts the pass nicely, but will end up back in Ferraro's feet. He'll chip it into the middle, but that was nicely broken up by Silva. There'll be a corner kick here by the Lions. It's going to be delivered by Ferraro dangerously into the box. Headed away a couple times. It's going to be a one-time shot. It's going to be low. Chipped away by Silva, giving the Lions another opportunity here for a corner kick. Ferraro has a nice approach on his corners. He really likes to lift the ball and curl it in, and he delivers again. But it's nicely kept away by a couple Bears defenders as one headed it away. Now there's another opportunity here for a shot. Ferraro. A nice play by Silva, just taking it away from his foot. Now Silva will be tripped up. And he'll be picked up to his feet. Now there's going to be some chippiness here between both teams. Tensions are rising as it is a 2-1 score here. With a little over 30 minutes left in the second half. And as we're waiting here, the play is still dead, and there's some chippiness and some chirping between both of these clubs. As Ramos is going to get set here to launch this kick off to the head of Nelson. Nicely chipped up by him. Back to Nelson. He tries to chip it in, but it was a nice takeaway. Now Ferraro has it dangerously. Haley had a nice, what looked like to be a takeaway, but that will go out of bounds, and there'll be another throw in here for the Lions. As there is another sub, number 24, Diego Sanchez, will re-enter this game here for the Lions. As play starts, the ball will go to Ferraro. Nicely headed away by Silva. That ball will land out of bounds. Another throw in here for Ramos. With time and space here, the line Sanchez kicks it out. Now to Romero. Romero tries to get to his teammate, and that will be sent out of bounds, and Romero will now throw it back in here for the Lions. A throw-in that was broken up off O'Toole, which will land to Russell. He's playing it at his feet, and he'll finally pick it up. Immediately gives a nice outlet pass to Madden, who's going to travel up the sideline with it. Nice give and go. Still has it. And a nice ball from Madden to LaFont, which will result in a goal kick here. A lot of folks thought, including myself, that was going to be a corner kick here. But it looks like maybe there was an offsides call before. So Madden tries to get ahead on it. Healy will recover from DeMello. That ball will get turned over. Gonzalez is looking for a teammate. Madden will intercept the pass. He's going to travel up the left side here. He's going to cut it back into Nelson, who's going to get that ball taken away from him. A nice play by Jack O'Toole, who will earn himself a kick. That ball will get intercepted in the middle by Vargas. Now the Lions are sprinting here on transition, and that errant pass by Healy. Nicely taken away by him. Ramos is going to send it out to Nelson. A little bit of a long pass, and now they'll run into each other. Nelson has a nice ball out to LaFont. Rickinson has it. He's going to one-time it. And Madden couldn't quite track it down for that ball to land outside. So some good opportunities here for the Bears. A few times some good runs and balls in from Madden and Rickson. Just not able to fully connect on both ends. Volante will send the ball to around midfield. Sanchez out to Rosas. Rosas is kind of carrying the ball here. And that ball will go to Gonzalez. Now there'll be a ball played dangerously into the box. As there was a very athletic play there by Russell to get his hand on it as he was crashing into his teammate O'Toole. It appears to be a shove. And And it looks like it's going to result in a Lions corner kick by number 7. Ferraro is going to get another shot here. About 27 minutes here. A lot of jostling in the box for position. Ball will be sent long. A one-time off the foot of number 27, Neo. Russell will save and survive. I say he's going to send one long here. In the direction towards LaFont. And it looks like number 17, Rosas, was knocked down for a brief moment. And now it's going to be 21, Olivier. He's going to send this kick. Healy's going to recover nicely. There's going to be a few subs here coming in for the Bears. Looks like Evans has re-entered for the Bears. And then number 8, Kangara. And as well, number 10, Mondrian, one of the goal scorers today. Madden with a nice save, but that ball will now end up on the foot of Romero, who crosses it in. A lot of back and forth action right now between both teams. Neither one really being able to really maintain possession. A nice ball by Oliveira. Now he's taken away nicely by Ramos. There's going to be a whistle blown. Vargas will start up the play again. There'll be a ball. Russell makes a nice play on it, deflected out of bounds, but that will result in a Lions corner kick. And it looks like number 24 for the Lions, Diego Sanchez, is going to come off of his foot here. If you got a quick substitution. Sanchez was delivered into the box and nicely headed away by Romero. Back out to Sanchez. And an errant pass will be picked off by Evans. Be tracked down by Madden, who's going to deliver another ball to the middle, who's going to be tracked down by Evans, and that will be taken away by the Lions. Klein's got it. He's going to kick it into the middle to number 10, Gonzalez. Really nice ball. Very physical play in the box there with a nice crossing by Sanchez. A couple bodies collide in the box. Russell will send out the goal kick here for the Bears. Got a little bit over 20 minutes here left in the second half with the Bears leading 2-1. Some good action here in the second half. A lot of back and forth. The tension is, starting to build here between both of these teams. Good battle in the corner there between Ramos and Rosas. Which that will result in another Lions corner kick here by number 7, Ferraro, who's done most of the corner kicks. The ball will be entered into the box dangerously, but nicely kicked away there by looked like Nelson. It was a great ball to Evans, who's 2-on-1 at the moment, looking for help. And a nice ball into the middle. And a really nice pass and shot again for another goal by Monter. That's the second goal of the game. Really nice patience by Evans and a great assist by, he was beating his team and he was 2-on-1. He was looking for a runner and Monter had made a nice run onto the ball and resulting here for another goal, putting them up 2 in the second half, making the score Bears 3, Lions 1. Some really nice transitional offense here by the Bears. Coach Brendan Adams, in his 21st year, has to be happy with what he just saw. Now the Bears are in control here. I wouldn't say full control. You still have about 20 minutes left, but a 2-goal lead is looking pretty good.
Bears goal scored by number 10, Robson Montron, assisted by number 6, Colin Evans at 21:32. That's a Bears goal scored by Montron, assisted by Evans at 21:32.
And for Montron, that's his second goal of this game. So he's had a pretty good afternoon, I'd say, here for the Bears. It's a free kick. Will be sent in and nicely. Now there'll be a ball into the box and it's going to be played off of Austin and nicely deflected by O'Toole, which will result in another corner here for the Lions, which will be taken by Sanchez, not Ferraro. Sanchez will deliver the ball kind of low. No signals on what it's going to be, and it looks like it's going to be another corner for Sanchez again. It's going to be nice play by Russell. Sanchez is going to get another go at it with this corner kick for his third in a row. He's going to have a nice ball into the middle. It's going to be nicely cleared. Ball's going to go to Evans. Evans is going to chip it out, and Madden quickly recovers. Nelson's got the ball on his foot. That's going to result here in a Lions goal kick. It's going to be, the ball's going to be nicely intercepted by Nelson, who has a nice chip to Madden. Now Evans will carry. Nice chip in to Madden. He's going to have a shot at the goal. That's going to blast wide. Wide right. Resulting in another goal kick here for the Lions as Vellante will set it down. He gives outlet pass here to Junior Olivier. Olivier will get it to Klein, but nicely intercepted there by Madden, who's been all over the field here for the Bears today. 2 assists and some nice defensive efforts. Some good throw-ins as well. Nice play by Nelson to break that up. He's going to have time and space. And he'll chip it out. And a nice ball in the box. And that will be taken away. By Vellante, the keeper. O'Toole will head it out to Halbin. Montrode, who was looking for a whistle and fell down. It'll be across the middle, nicely defended by Silva. Halbin will carry up the side, get it out to Evans, intercepted. Nicely won back. Nelson's got in the middle by himself, looking for help from teammate. He'll have a nice chip. Montrode breaks the ankles into Nelson for another Bears goal. David Nelson with a really nice goal from his fellow forward, Robeson Montrode, who now on the day has 2 goals and an assist. David Nelson buries it in the back of the net, making the lead. Now, Bears 4, Lions 1. So a fantastic goal there by Nelson, who was trailing the play but just kept hustling. So a nice goal there by Nelson as he'll come out. A few subs came in for the Bears, and the Lions will kick it off with about 16 minutes here left in the second half. The Bears up with a commanding lead of 4-1. The last goal, like I mentioned before, was by number 23, David Nelson. And Montrode will kick it away here, and that'll go off the goalpost. And nicely chipped in by his teammate, Filippo Mucci, a freshman. And now the whole bench is running into the corner for the goal, as the Bears are just pouring it on here. Yet another goal, 5-1. So I'd say the Bears now, I mentioned it before, I think they're in a pretty commanding lead here. Up 4 goals against the Lions of Eastern Nazarene. So with 2 goals by Mondred, a goal by Nelson, and now a goal by Mucci. And I believe there was another goal, I think it was by O'Toole. Results in 5 goals here today for the Bears, with the lone 1 going to the Eastern Nazarene Lions. But regardless of them being up 4 goals, I think we, as Bears fans here, we want to see them still play aggressive and play together here and end this game strong. And for the Lions here, it's just desperation mode at this point. They want to get quick offense. Some tricky passing there by the Bears, but that will get intercepted. Mondred has the ball again, and it's kind of like a 5-on-1 now for him. Gets the ball out to McDonald. He's going to have a shot at the net. That will trickle wide.
Bridgewater State goals, both scored by number 23, David Nelson, and number 24, Filippo Mucci.
As you heard on the announcer, the past 2 goals were scored by Nelson and Mucci. McDonald will get it back to Kangara. Some nice defensive work back there by number 14, Jacob Ramos, who's been very steady in the back there for the Bears. Ramos is a junior from New Bedford. Nice takeaway there by Silva. With about 13 minutes left in the second half, the Bears have a commanding lead, 5-1. Vargas will misplay the ball, will be taken away from the Bears. Well, it looks like we're going to have some subs here as number 10, Robson Mondred, gets a nice applause for his 2 goals, 1 assist game. The ball will be sent back to O'Toole, who will chip it over to his teammate next to him, Silva. Nice give and go there, but that'll trickle out of bounds for a Lions throw-in. Looks like we're going to have some substitutions, and it looks like we're going to have a change at goal. So senior William Russell, his game will be over. He had a great game, only giving up 1 goal. And in enter will be Aiden Lindmark, a sophomore from Norfolk, Massachusetts. He went to King Philip Regional High School. So he'll get some action here in the second half. The ball will trickle to Volante, who will keep it at his feet. He'll kick it out to number 2, Franco Ortega. He's getting his first minutes here of today's action. To Oliveira. To Gonzalez. The ball will be chipped over to Sanchez, who will have that ball taken away by McDonald. Ball's going to be kind of worked around the horn here for the Lions. Some good balls and a nice cross by number 20 Romero, but a good defensive play by O'Toole will result in a corner for the Lions. Which is going to be taken by Romero. Ball is going to be sent in. Lots of bodies flying everywhere. That's going to result in another corner here for the Lions, again taken by Romero. So some solid defense on these corner kicks here for the Bears. With like about 10 minutes left in the second half. Ball is going to be sent far, headed back in. It's going to be headed out by number 9 of the Bears. Or actually, I'm mistaken, number 8, Joseph Kangara. So another corner on the opposite side here for the Lions. Ball is going to be sent in. Lindmark comes out of his net, but that will be sent over. Good opportunity there for the Lions to capitalize, but nice aggressive play by Lindmark. Lindmark will play it out to Silva. Some pressure now. The ball will be sent back over to Silva. Lindmark will have to come out of his goal now. He'll have a nice clearance on the ball. Looks like there's going to be a whistle here. Looks like there's going to be a kick here for the Lions, so a pretty good opportunity right outside the box. A little bit off to the left side. And it looks like for the Lions, it's going to be Pate. Going to be taking it here for the Lions. Matisse Pate, a sophomore. The ref's going to blow the whistle here. And he's going to deliver this kick off the head. Lindmark wisely pulls his hand back and will result in a goal kick here for the Bears. Around 7 minutes here left in the second half action with the score 5-1. The ball will be sent away by the head of Ortega. We're going to see a throw in here by Silvestri. That ball is going to land up with Silva. Silva's going to get it out nicely. Some nice footwork there and a great ball. A nice ball into the back to the net there. And an almost error by Ortega. Valente, the goalie, just takes the ball away from him. Ball is going to be sent out wide. O'Toole has it. He'll send that one away. Looks like we're going to have a sub here for the Lions. Number 10, Gonzalez is going to exit with number 12, Chinoli, coming back in. He's going to deliver the pass from Ortega. Some good defense, which will result in a Lions throw-in. Again for Romero. He's looking for a teammate here. Some good shielding by Busto, and that's going to land out of bounds again for another Romero opportunity here to throw it in for the Lions. Which will result in a turnover and a throw-in for Silvestri. He's going to safely get it to O'Toole, who's going to send that wide. Now the Lions are going to play out from the back here. Ortega is going to cross it in, but a really heady play there by Lindmark to cut it off. Silvestri has time. We're going to have another sub here for the Lions as Romero is going to exit. And it's going to be number 19 entering, Smith, Ben Smith. That ball will be played out, and Valente will have an opportunity for a quick start here, going out to Smith, out wide in the flat. Ball's going to be pushed in the middle to Sanchez. Nice ball down the sideline. That will give an opportunity for Mucci to throw it in. Time here, they're going to build out of the back from Silva back to O'Toole. Now he's under a bit of a pressure. He's going to have that ball back to McDonald, who's going to get back to number 16, Nick Anzlamio, freshman. And it's going to be a call here. And Garcia hit the turf pretty hard, resulting in a kick here for the Bears and a quick start. And a blast there from number 7, Brett Ganif. With about 2 minutes, a little over 2 minutes remaining here in the second half for the Bears. They're up 5-1 here against the Eastern Nazarene Lions, if you're just joining us. Smith will fall on the ball. That'll be a foul call there. Ball sent in nicely away by Silva. To McDonald. Out to Silvestri. Back to McDonald. Nice little give and go there. Good opportunity there for the Bears. Comes up short. Nice pass intercepted, but that was taken back by Ortega. Toole jump in the air and head it. Some control by Mucci. Will go back out to Lindmark. He's going to play it by foot. Some good passing right now between all the Bears.
1 minute remaining in the game. 1 minute.
1 minute remaining in this 5-1 ball game. It's going to be another whistle here blown. About 36 seconds left here in the second half. Ball is going to be sent in. Nicely defended by the Bears.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that's the ball game here at Swenson Field. Your Bears of Bridgewater State University winning this ball game 5-1 versus the Eastern Nazarene Lions. Thank you for joining me on this broadcast. My name is Olivia Jeddick, and every day is a great day
Your
to be a
final
Bears
score at Swenson pitch. The Lions of Eastern Naz 1 and your Bears of Bridgewater State 5. Remember, every day is a great day to be